Good afternoon. I've been thinking about the question about ethnocentrism and cultural relativism as it applies to where I teach full time at St. Paul Catholic High School in Bristol. And the question is, are we ethnocentric or are we culturally relevant? And I think the answer to both questions is yes. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, we are a faith-based school. We are, and so, we can, on one level, say we are centered on the ethos and the culture of what it means to be Roman Catholic. So, in that sense, we are ethnocentric. What we are not, and I think this is really important, what we are not is culturally imposition or culturally imposing on our students. I think there's a very big difference between those two things. Um, it's one thing to have pride in one's ethnicity and or in one's culture and to be charged with building the culture of the organization. It's entirely something else when we start imposing that on people, and we see that in a couple of different ways. And this is where I think we become culturally relevant. And we become culturally relevant in that as we build a Catholic culture within our school, at the same time we are open and welcome to anybody who would like to be here with us. And so when I'm thinking about our students and the people that actually work here, not everybody's Catholic, not everybody is white, not everybody is only English speaking, or in some cases, in many cases, even not even English as a first language. So for me, what I see is that there can be at times the possibility for us to um, I guess the right word is for us to have a good melding of the two. So from that perspective, I am really very well pleased with what happens here at St. Paul in terms of how we serve our students. So I have that piece. What do I wish that we could do? What do I think we could do better? I think it's this, right? Um, One of the things I think we can do better is effectively communicate who we are in a way that is understandable to people who do not understand who Catholics are. I think that's a really big thing. Uh, Making that accessible. And also, I think allowing for people to explore who they are um, in relationship to the culture in which they find themselves. I am really happy to see that here at St. Paul, we really don't stifle that. We actually encourage that. We welcome people to be who they are. Um, in pretty much every way that imaginable that would be authentically uh, acceptable in Catholic circles. From a moral standpoint, there might be things that might not be so welcomed, and that I think we just have to understand as one of those things based on the overall culture of the place. But I see us growing. I see kids actually being very comfortable and happy here, and the adults too. So if we are able to be who we are and who we claim to be as a school, as a culture, and also be embracing of those around us, I think we've found a way to be very successful. Thanks.